handed in its reform plan to Brussels. It's the plan that will, they hope, secure a third bailout. Thousands of people turned out for a pro-Euro rally outside the Parliament in Athens a short while ago. Let's talk about the business situation here. Lakis Venetopoulos is the President and Chief Executive of Variety Cruises. Sir, how good to have you with us tonight. Thank you.
Thank you for the invitation.
Now, tell us, you've got how many ships? 12 ships, they cruise the Aegean and further afield.
Yes.
How, first of all, have you been finding it dealing with the fact that the banking system is shut?
So far, I would say that the difficulties are not as originally expected. We manage, and due to the existence of the web banking ability, we can pay also the Greek suppliers of our company. And as you know, the ability of our tourists to withdraw as much money they want with their credit cards enables the operation. We absolutely hope that within the next hours or days, the issue will be resolved.
But if you've got a ship that's at a foreign port and you have to remit and you have to send money for fuel or food,
Absolutely.
What are you doing about that?
We send it from our companies abroad.
You've been planning for this for some time. I mean, and I don't say that as a criticism. I mean, you've known this might be a possibility and you've been hoarding cash overseas.
Correct. Not withholding. We have participation in company in the United States, which takes over the payments of abroad.
You know, as my grandmother used to say, it's no way to run a railroad, is it? Having to run a business like this.
Yes, it's not easy, especially under the circumstances. We must admit that, as you can imagine, close to 80% of the Greek population looks forward that we find an agreement with the institutions and Greece starts going back to normal as soon as possible.
Most of your tourists, of course, are now coming from outside of Greece because there's simply not the domestic demand. People are very worried about this in this country.
Exclusively from abroad.
And that's changed.
That has not changed at all. As I can, in my capacity also with the public sector, I can secure you that at this moment we don't have cancellations from abroad. What we face is a frozen situation in fresh bookings. We have, as today we officially announced, close to 10% increase, 7% increase in arrivals, foreign arrivals until end of June.
But that, good news though that is predicated, that's because of previous booking. But I'm guessing that your bookings
20% lower than they were last year, as of the moment of the referendum announcement. We face a 20% lower booking tempo than we had in the same days last year. So originally we were expecting increase, as you might have known, a serious increase in production, though we had a record year last year. At this situation, we believe that the maximum we can achieve, unless things change rapidly, is the same amount of the same guests.
So you're hoping, to quote the British Chancellor, George Osborne, you're hoping for the best and you're preparing for the worst, basically.
Correct. That's what everybody must do, isn't it?
Are you confident tonight?
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
See, sir.
Thank you.
Now, in Europe, the stock markets surged on Thursday. The optimism is growing there.